Galaxy Man here. I am going live now with the incredible artist known by the name of Kirstie Kraus. So I'm proud to announce Kirstie joining the show, the Galaxy Man show, for today's guest. And yeah, please welcome Kirstie to the show of the Galaxy Man show. So here we go.
I just want to say thank you so much, Kirstie, for joining the show again. For people that don't know who Kirstie is, I'll let you introduce yourself and then we'll dive right into the questions.
Yeah. What's up, guys? I'm a full-time artist. I have been for about 8 years. I live here in Nashville, and I split my time between touring and meetings and songwrites in Nashville. That's what my schedule pretty much consists of.
Awesome. So we'll dive right into the questions now, Kirstie. So my very first question, you created an incredible collaboration that I discovered on your Instagram called "Who Am I Gonna Love?" Like, explain a bit about this. Like, what was it like collaborating and creating this song? Incredible title, by the way. Like, what was it like? Yeah, what was like the whole process like for this song?
Thank you. That song came from my best friend Crystal King and Thomas Kavanaugh sitting under a tree writing it, and I introduced the two of them, and they kind of had a duet in mind, and so that was their brainchild. Literally, she texted me a crappy work tape, and I was like, Thomas, this is the song. Let's roll. This is the song. 100%. This is what we need to be doing as our duet. And then the magic just happened from there. I think 3 months later, we were talking about, finishing it and releasing it in February. So it was nuts as far as like getting it moving, recording it, both being producers on it and going back and forth in two different countries, trying to work in our window of time that worked for both of us, because he's in UK time, I'm in Nashville time. So it was an awesome collaboration, and I'm so happy that we did a duet together, and we still talk a bunch and work together, and I just have loved where the song went. I feel like it did some things that was beyond my hope, so I'm very happy with it.
Awesome. So we'll dive right into the next question. So to people that haven't listened to "Who Am I Gonna Love," why do you recommend it? Like, for people that haven't heard of it yet?
Ooh, I have heard from people. I'm gonna tell you guys from the perspective of people who have heard the song that maybe say, I'm not really into country, but your song grabs me and is awesome. Like, I've heard that kind of feedback. I've heard feedback like this song is very heartfelt, and it really identifies the people out there that are feeling lonely or looking for their person, looking to share their life with somebody. I feel like we are representing those people. So if that's you, this is your anthem.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So with the whole performing as an artist, what is your all-time favorite part about performing in front of crowds? Like, what inspires you as an artist? Like, when you're performing in front of crowds?
I Performing is everything. Like, there's something extra magical that happens on stage. I love the element of when you're live, you can switch it up. You can do a longer solo because you have this amazing guitar player on stage, or you can be feeling it so much that you're doing an extended additional chorus. Like, live performance, you can do that. I mean, I can do that because I don't run with tracks, so I do everything live, and I just feel like there's such an authentic piece about it, and moments that you're sharing with the audience that don't happen anywhere else. Like, you can't go to another show and recreate what happened. I feel like it's just special. It's like you guys are in the moment together, and I love that about performing.
So on to my very next question. So what would be your all-time favorite cover song to perform and why?
Hmm. I have been really digging a couple covers. I like I like taking covers and making it my own, and coming just bringing in my what I think I do best with my voice. And two that come to mind are, have you ever seen The Rain by CCR? I love doing kind of my own, girl country artist sing that song. And then I love Take It on the Run by REO Speedwagon, and I really do have my own version of that song, but I love hearing people sing along and almost be like surprised that I'm, as a country female artist, singing that song. You know, like I like that element of the surprise, and then they're singing along with you. Awesome.
Yes, awesome. So on to my very next question. So if you could work with any top three music artists in the music industry, who would your top three choices be?
Oh my. Okay. In the music industry, wow. I I just heard Billy Currington's new single Anchorman, and out on Spotify, and also I heard it in the studio at BMG with my producer. He does the Dolby Atmos mix for it, and so it's like 3D, 8D coming at you in all different ways. And I was like, that is such a beautiful song. I've been a big fan of Billy Currington for a long time, so that would be really fun. Um, Dan and Shay, they're incredible. I think any sort of, yeah, there's a lot out there. I follow Maren Morris religiously, but it's just too much to decide necessarily like one, you know, like three, but any opportunity I can get, we'll take it.
Awesome. So on to my very next question. So if you could go anywhere on tour, to like any country, any place in the world, where would your like choice of destination be?
I would love to go to Italy as just like a vacation. Um, for work and music, I want to go to Australia, New Zealand, UK, Ireland, Germany, France. Yeah, all of those are kind of immediately on the radar, and currently planning a UK tour in 2024.
Yes, awesome. So on to my very next question. So what if you could like give it like any advice to any upcoming artists that want to get into the music scene or the music industry, like what advice would you give them and why?
Ooh, okay. I would say be 100% authentic all the time, because at the end of the day, your music and what you put out, you're going to be the one selling it and performing it. It's you attached to it. That's your brand. Like that's your brand. So don't let anyone tell you what they think you should put out. I think just be authentic to yourself, and people gravitate towards that. I also want to tell people, I would want to tell people, like, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If you see a little window open, that might be an opportunity, freaking jam it up, like open the window, like, you know, blow the door open, like make the opportunity happen, because nobody's out there just trying to give handouts. Like you have to show them that you are there for it, ready for that opportunity, want it. Like just always be advocating for yourself, and when you see a window of opportunity, make it happen.
So on to my very next question. So if you could give younger Kirstie advice, like what would your advice be to younger Kirstie looking back over your career in the industry? And yeah.
I love this. As you were saying that, it made me think, now I'm sitting here with, you know, 7 guitars, and I play guitar every show, but like my advice to my younger 15-year-old self, when I was having trouble, like doing guitar and going back, you know, I kept picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down. My advice would be like, stick with it. Yes, it sucks, it hurts, but if you stick with it, you know, just think about like the level of guitar you could be at in the future. And I think it is something that I think I needed to hear then, would be like,
what would be
it's gonna get easier.
What would be your like all-time favorite guitar, if I may ask?
Guitar, oh my gosh, I like like a white Epiphone and a Martin, and I haven't decided on like my another like electric, but I'm starting to like think and dream about my dream collection of guitars. Right now I'm sponsored by Breedlove. I've been really digging playing Breedloves, so to have one of those in the collection as well. But I'm kind of looking towards like getting into electric guitar on stage, so we're gonna see what that looks like in the future.
Awesome. So on to my very last question for you, Kirsty. So like, what's next for you for the rest of 2023 onwards? Like anything that you like to announce on the show?
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. I can officially announce that there are some trop rock festivals coming up for me this fall, and right now I'm nominated for Album of the Year for Josie Music Awards, as well as Vocal Event of the Year for Who Am I Gonna Love, and Media Company of the Year with the Backstage Pass. So really grateful for that. I also, some of people I've seen recently, I've taken on some hosting. And so with Countryline and with Enter the Atmosphere with Jeff Huskins at BMG. So I've just been like really digging in to that and honing my skills as far as presenting and interviews and hosting. And that's been really fun too.
Awesome. Well, I would love to ask Kirsty, by the way, would you like to give a performance of one of your original songs, by the way?
Oh, yes. Let me grab my guitar. So this is a song that I hold very near and dear to my heart, and I've been playing it often at shows, and it's a song that another artist might cut, and it's one of those things as a writer and an artist, you have to be like, okay, well, if someone's interested in cutting this song, then I should give it to them, you know? But I'm still gonna, whether it's cut or not, I'm still gonna perform it at shows because I love this song and it always have a special place to me. So I'm gonna play it. It's called Don't Mind Being Alone. Mama always told me, girl, you got to love yourself. Don't get too dependent on always needing somebody else. Yeah, I'm the kind of girl who wants a guy like you before we take it too far. There's something that you need to know. Be careful with my heart, for I don't mind being alone. I'd rather take lonely nights than put up with the fuss and fight. If nothing ain't going right, I ain't gonna have you by my side. Oh, I love it how you hold me on days when the nights get cold. Be careful with my heart, for I don't mind being alone. And I actually was told last night that if you mute on your end, it will be better for the song. So
Okay.
just Daddy taught me what it meant to really stand my ground. So I'm strong like a river, and rivers don't ever drown. They say when you know, you just know. So I'm willing to wait till your love really feels like home. Be careful with my heart, for I don't mind being alone. I'd rather take lonely nights than put up with the fuss and fight. If nothing ain't going right, I ain't gotta have you by my side. Oh, I love it how you hold me on days when the nights get cold. my heart, put down and be alone. Be careful with my heart, but I don't mind being alone. But be careful with my heart, put down and be alone.
Oh, yes, Kirstie. I just want to say thank you so much for making an appearance again on my show. It has been such an incredible pleasure. Everyone, go show the love and support over to Kirstie. She's, as you saw right there, she's amazing. Do you have like any last final thoughts or anything that you'd like to share to people on the show?
One, we go way back. I appreciate you so much, and you know how to get a hold of me. So it's been really an honor to be back on the show. Can't wait to share this out. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm working on new music in the fall, and I'm really excited about it. And I can't wait to see where music takes me, hopefully on all different countries of this world. Like I just would love to do that. So I'm working on it.
Well, stay safe, Kirstie. All the best. And yeah, hopefully I'll have you back on the show again eventually. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Jacob. I will see you
good.
soon. Appreciate you.
Yes. Love you. See ya.
Guys.